Am I the a-hole for getting emotional about the 9th anniversary of my fiancé dying when I'm married? My husband and I met 2 years after my fiancé died. We were obnoxiously in love, got engaged a few months in and married a few months later. We talked about my fiancé a lot, and he was very understanding and supportive. Next few years he is supportive of this. For years and I mentioned how the anniversary is coming up and I'm gonna take a day away, and he says, you know, sometimes it's good to not feel you need to keep pausing your life for this moment. Which I replied, it's more of an introspective day for me, where I just think about life, love, and loss. He did not bring it up again. Flash forward to now, 7.5 years together. I tell him a few days ago this year is gonna be a bit harder on me. Harder feelings got brought up by my cousin losing her fiancé in July. This morning let him sleep in and took care of everything for house and kids until noon. Then I was solemn and quiet. I folded laundry and just sat in the bed when he asked what he could do. I said, nothing really, just a time when a lot is on my mind. He said okay. But a couple hours later he tried again and I said I'm just having a hard time, and he said, I'm so fucking tired of living in your dead ex-boyfriend's shadow. Sorry, I'm not as good as he was. I tried to have a constructive conversation and understand this comment and the feelings, and he got louder and quite disrespectful. He said I'm delusional and stuck in the past, and no one happy with their marriage would still care about the anniversary of their ex, and that me choosing not to call him my ex, and instead referring to him as my fiancé that died shows where my heart is. Now he wants a divorce because he can never live up to a dead guy, and I never should have made him feel like he could. For context, we had a tumultuous relationship since we got married. I miscarried 3 times before a successful pregnancy. Hormonal depression, postpartum depression, and rage. Spent first couple years of my youngest life, 4.5, doing parenting alone with dad right there choosing not to help. He said he felt shut out of parenting. I exclusively breastfed and bed shared, things we discussed prior to having children. I did not want her to grow up without a dad like me, so I stayed and tried to help their bond. Sharing custody with his ex for the oldest, 11, has been trying. We almost got divorced 6 months ago but decided to try again and really work on our individual issues and our relationship. A lot of his personal issues he did not tend to: drinking, dipping, being passive-aggressive, not cleaning after himself, being very disrespectful and verbally attacking. But he did put a big effort into relationship problems, communication, helping with kids, being more of a partner. The D word got thrown out way too much in our relationship. I have not been the greatest wife, but I have genuinely tried consistently to keep our family together and be understanding of what he's going through.